So it is in the shower. Why is it in the shower, you might ask? Well, it needed a shower pretty bad. Uh, yeah, this was so dirty, especially from the inside, you saw it. Now it is very clean. And it definitely looks a lot better. Really does. And also, I've got a project going on with this. I wanted to do this for a long time, but I really never could do it. But now I will do it, and that is that this will be painted. Yes, this will be the world's first space gray eMac. I'm just so sick of looking at all this white. Why not make it black? Yeah, this will be all. I will paint all, like, or everything. Not sure how we'll do with the power button yet. I'm thinking about maybe, gluing something to protect it, or just paint over it, whatever. I can only imagine it looking cool. I will also paint over all of this. I tried to take this off, and I'm sure it comes off somehow with these latches on the inside, but I thought, you know what? When this is all black, and this is left white, doesn't really match, and the front is gonna be white anyway. So, yeah. I'm curious how this turns out. If it turns out crap, then, whatever. This is only an eMac. But it's gonna be a nice, cool experiment. So once this has dried and it's nice outside, I will paint it and see how our space gray eMac will turn out. Alright. It's time to continue this project here, and I don't know when I started this whole thing. I don't know. Weeks ago, and it's been sitting here occupying my desk. So I want to get this done finally, and today we'll do something absolutely crazy. We will create the world's first space gray eMac. Yep, we will paint that thing black or gray. I think it will turn out more gray, but if it's black, I don't care. It will be even, I think it'll look a bit better in black. Now, there's not a lot we can do here. I first wanted to get this off, and there's sure a way to get this off, but I just don't get it. And I also don't want to ruin it, because there are, of course, latches. How can this be something else? Latches? And I thought, why not, And this is also black. And I want to make sure that I also paint this here black, so, it doesn't look kind of weird. And yeah, this will be gone, of course, but whatever. And I will finally have this cringy G4 power gone, and also this, whatever that should have been. But the only white thing that's still going to be left on it is the front, and I don't know. I will see how it looks. Maybe I'll also paint that when it's all back together one more time. But like the main thing is gonna be this, and maybe it even looks kind of cool if it's like from white to black, but we'll see. Now let's get out my paint, and then I'll go outside and paint that thing. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, I suck at painting, so it's gonna be interesting. Alright, we're done painting, and I already fucked it up here. And that is shit, but what can you do? Also, it's maybe not the most ideal of situations, because there's stuff caught in it now. But you know what? I don't care. It's black, and that's what I wanted, so I went a little overdue here too. But yeah, already see right here. There's a spot I missed. Should do that really quick. But yeah, this is not so bad. As I said, I suck at it, so it's like for the fourth or fifth time I'm painting anything. So yeah, for that it's, you know, better than I thought. So I will let that sit and dry, and hopefully it doesn't rain. It shouldn't, but you never know. I just hope, because I can't really take this anywhere right now. But yeah, so I just hope that the leaves will kind of get stuck in it. That would be pretty darn shit. But anyway, I'll be back. So, the case is here. It has dried, and I'm not 100% happy how it turned out, because I've got this problem here that all the paint ran away. And I think that was because I sprayed that on afterwards for a second time, and it started running away down here, and that's why these edges here are all looking so shit. But on the side it looks pretty darn good. It really does. Also the back, it's looking astonishing, except maybe this, but you know what, that's not a problem to me. This is a little bit of problem. I don't know why exactly on this. I sprayed over this 3 times and it also apparently ran away all the time. But if you look at it from this side, it looks pretty darn good. Now, I will not leave it like this, but I also won't paint it again. I've also got a problem here. I will, though, paint it sorta again. Now, I decided when I put this back together, at one point in the future, I will also paint the front. I will see how it looks with this white front and the black rear. And then I will also try to touch up this. And, you know, when it's all together, then it shouldn't be too much of a problem. But for you know, for the start, I think it looks pretty good. And it's black. That's all I wanted. So, yeah, guys, after weeks of the eMac sitting on its face, it will finally go back together. And we'll take a look at how it really looks in black, at least in the rear. The big portion of it is at least black now. And the front will be done in, well, maybe in the next weeks or months. I don't really know, guys. But I reckon this should look still pretty darn awesome and custom. That's what I wanted. So let's put it on a tripod and assemble it back together. It's going back together. It's getting married again. And then I have to screw it in. I've got still most of the screws for it, but I destroyed, I think, 3. So yeah, it's gonna miss some screws, and I don't know if I can replace them, since I don't think these can be found in your local hardware store. And I also don't feel like ordering some special eMac screws somewhere from, I don't know, a million kilometers away. So we'll just see. But the most important thing is that this goes back on, and that I don't forget the power cord, which is, I have no idea how I should reach that, by the way. And did I just snap something, or did it just sound so bad? I don't know. Yeah, how in the earth should that work? Yeah. You know what? I need to show you this. Alright, another Apple shit-chineering showdown there. See this little socket there? I mean, getting it out is not really all that much of a problem. But getting it back in is very tricky, because I have to get, first of all, my hand in there, but also I cannot extend it all that much because it doesn't reach. And I have just no idea really how I should do that. And I've never done that before, so it's really not straightforward at all. But we'll get it done. We have to, otherwise it isn't gonna power on. This is just such an annoying design. Should I go in there with pliers or what? I mean, I really don't get it. It's how? I mean, how? Oh, almost, no! Yes! Ah, thank God. That was really annoying. So now let's get it back together. So some paint chipped away there, but shouldn't really be too much of an issue. Yeah, still not perfect here. But it's getting there. Honestly, I didn't expect that this is gonna be an issue too. The lining up part. But yeah, now we can screw in the screws. And somebody told me in the comments that those aren't Torx screws, but those are hex screws. Well, didn't know that. But since I now have this iFixit kit with all the screwdrivers, I hope I've got somewhere a hex bit. And a person in the comments was really right. This is not a Torx bit, and it goes in there just perfectly. So once again, Apple really doesn't want you to get into their devices. If you didn't, figure it out by now. So if I remember correctly, the smaller ones go on the side, the shorter ones. So I'll just do that really quick. That is in. And I don't feel like over tightening them because watch the first video. Then you know. This is in too. Great. And if you now, I know that somebody also told me that I'm constantly scratching it. If it's on the face, and you may be right, but this isn't the best condition. And in fact, even though with my crappy paint job, I probably now put it in better condition than it ever was. So I get it, but I don't think it's so bad, honestly. And when we paint that in the future, then it should be even better. So all right. And now we face a little issue. The side screws are destroyed, and I threw them away because these were just dead. You could not, if you wanted to, get any screw action on those. So unfortunately, this side will be left as is. So no screws will be screwed in here. As I said, I don't think there are any screws to order on those because there's some special ass screws. So what can you do? I destroyed 3 of these whole screws by drilling them out. So this is just the sacrifice we have to make here. But we still got some on the bottom here. So we have here these feet, which are very important, and these are Phillips, which you wouldn't really expect on the machine like that after all this with what we've been through. But yeah, in fact, those are Phillips. We got another one here that's in better condition. Still not good though. Also a little strip. Let's put in this screw, which I got out, not like this one, which I had to destroy, and also the whole case with it. And I also had some people tell me that maybe I went a little overboard here with the whole screwing in and destroying everything. But yeah, I know there is probably a more elegant way to take care of this problem I had, but I thought, it's the underside anyway. And I was so pissed because I probably didn't have the right drill bit to drill it out correctly. And I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna drill right through it. And make my way around it, and now it's done. And also these folks glued it together probably with the plastic, so this was so tight you could not move it an inch. It would not move. It would literally be melted together with the plastic. So, you know, what can you do? So I've still got this screw here, which is a little longer, and I suppose it goes here. So, yeah. Let's do that. That went in nice. So yeah, these on the side, you know, this is as it is. I can't really do anything against the side ones. But yeah, I think I can get used to that. I still have this shield for the RAM. And it's one screw. So, now that we got that, our eMac is done, and we can finally put it back in its normal position. After all these weeks, we can finally see again. It surely didn't get any lighter, and now I really see, yep, this project is still not done. This looks kind of ghetto. I mean, honestly, I don't know what I thought. But did I really think that the white to the black looks cool? Well, it just doesn't. It looks kind of weird. It looks like, you know, one of those old cars where people just buy a different color door because it was cheaper from a wrecker or something. Yeah, this is how it looks. But I can imagine if this would all be black, like the whole thing would be black, it would really look pretty darn awesome. I think that's what it's looking best from the back. I actually got this done here pretty nice. This fan output vent thing. This looks pretty darn well, and also this portion. But as I said, the top one here with these running away paint problems, yeah, there's still room for improvements. So what I will do now is, of course, boot it up and see if it still works. And in the future, I will repaint it, where I will put something to protect the CRT from, of course, not, you know, being painted. And I will also take off these caps, and I will also do something with this door, because I do not want this door to be painted. Or maybe I will, but then of course the Apple logo will be gone. So I don't know. If you just tell me what you think. This is up to you here. I mean, this is gonna be a future project anyway, and I won't do that immediately, but what do you think? I will definitely paint this frame. This is just not matching, but should I also paint this door? Should I just go over it and, you know, fuck it, I will not paint the speaker covers? Or, that's the next question, should I paint the speaker covers? Those come out pretty easy. Just need a little smaller screwdriver. Where's the one I just had there? Maybe that works. Yeah. I mean, these could also look pretty cool in black, but I will leave that up to you. Should I paint those also black and the door so the whole thing will be black? Or should I just leave the door white and paint those black? Or should I also leave those white and the door white and the frame black? Door black, yes, no. Speaker covers black, yes, no. Everything black, or just without all of those. So yeah, now we want to know if the optical drive works, of course. Did it kill it or make a problem in any way? We'll find out. So let's connect it to the power. And let's push the power button and hope that it doesn't explode. Power button still works. That's good. So I didn't mess it up with the painting, which I thought I did. Honestly, yes. I took the chance. So yeah, here is the CRT that is still working. Didn't mess with the CRT at all, as you saw, so why should it not? But I was a little scared because it hooks, the motherboard hooks inside of it, sorta, with some connectors on the underside, and I thought, maybe one of those didn't get connected all the way, but apparently not. So it booted up into Mac OS X just fine, no problem. So yeah, people, this is the eMac Part 3, and it is not done yet. It is in working order. We still don't know if the optical drive works. I'm about to find out. Keyboard, so we can eject the optical drive. And it comes out very slow, sorta. But it came out, so let me log into an account here. And since this is a DVD drive, we could just put in a DVD and see if it works. That's what I think, at least, is the way to test the DVD drive. Here is a DVD, one of my favorite old movies. Yep, let's put it back in. And cross fingers. And Cinebench is open. Why is that? That is looking promising, folks. Yep, it's playing it. It is playing it. Hooray! Successful optical drive upgrade or repair, exchange, whatever. I think the one I put in is even older than the one that came out, so... But that doesn't matter at all. We got the DVD playing here. Awesome. So yeah, guys. Let's get that out again. Eject button. Oh! Yeah, and I think what happened now is this bezel around the tray is kind of not really coping with the door, so let me try that again. Goes in just fine. Oh, now it worked. Huh. Yeah, now it works. Well, whatever, not such a problem. And if it would have been, I would have removed the bezel where it says DVD on it and then, make the tray a little slimmer. So yeah, this is the eMac Part 3, I think. And it is not done yet. So yeah, as I said, let me know what I should do with the painting. If you don't tell me anything, then I'll just figure something out myself. But it would be cool to know what you think, what I should do, because there's only one, only one chance we can do this, so only one, I can't send it off for something, so just one try and one try only, so we need to make it right. So yeah, I don't really see myself kind of covering the Apple logo only and making the door black and leaving the Apple logo. I don't think I can pull that off, so I would say either the whole thing plus the door, or without the door. And same with the speaker covers, either with them or without them. But yeah, so let me know what you think. These, by the way, can be painted afterwards also, so I will maybe give it a shot to see how it looks without, black. So yeah, whatever. Too long ramble. It works, as you see. It's a little quieter even, not too quiet, but it doesn't spin all the way, I think, anymore. And even if it didn't do anything, it's still cleaner, so, win-win after all. Thanks for watching. See you later.